guys, this is Heidi Schmidt with Opticom. So I'm popping on here today. I've got the MIB 4141 SV camera in front of me, which is this bullet camera right here. And this camera and some of our other bullets and some of our domes all have like this, array of connections. And there's instructions in the box when you get them that explain them, but we get a lot of questions from people like, hey, what do all the connections do? What are they for? So I thought today we'd just kind of run through some of the extra features on the camera versus the actual specs on the camera. So that's what we're going to do today. So here's what I have. So we've got, again, quite an array. So we'll start with this little guy right here. So this is actually the alarm in and alarm out. So the camera itself has an alarm in or an alarm option on the camera by itself. So you don't even have to go through the NVR for that. You can go directly to the camera. And then here we have got, this is the microphone. So it's got audio on this particular camera as well as some of our others. So we've got the Vandal Dome in this version as well that does the same thing. So we've got the audio. We've got another one right here. So this is the microphone to this camera. Or I'm sorry, this is the headphones. The other one's the audio and the microphone. So this is the headphones to the camera. So I guess if you want to point it at somebody and listen to it while you point it, you could do that. And then here we've got the power. So this can be powered locally. This is an IP networking camera, so it is PoE, so it can be powered locally or power over Ethernet, and we'll get to that in just a minute. And then right here we've got the RS485, 285 connector. And then here we've got a BNC CVBS out, right? So if you want to hook up a test monitor and you only have a BNC test monitor or an analog test monitor, this has a spot out. If you want to maybe put the camera on the network, but then run this particular camera directly to a monitor, that would be awesome because you could use the RJ45 connection, but then you could also run this straight to a monitor for maybe a little bit more of a local viewing. And then the other connection, right, so this is the last connection, is going to be the RJ45. So again, this is going to be a PoE, and it comes with a security cap. It's actually really cool. So you've got this right here, and then it also comes apart here, and it's all waterproof, right? Right through here, so you can go through and there's your cable and you don't need this cap with it, but it's all sealed in like a silicone type thing. You can feel it. So you've got that, and then from there you've got this sun shield, right? So we'll take this little sun shield off so you can kind of see what's in here, and it's adjustable forward and backwards. You just tighten the knob on it, but I'm going to take it off for this demonstration. And you can see here it shows you where you lock or you open, and I know it's kind of far away, but just stay with me. Okay, so if you had it, you'd be able to do it anyway. So you unscrew this on this camera. All right, so you've got two little knobs down here. This is how you adjust the varifocal, because again, it's another question we get sometimes, right? So you go forward and back. One is gonna be for the zoom adjustment, and the other is for the focus adjustment, right? So you would zoom in to where you want or zoom out, and then from there you could actually focus it manually. And that's what's inside of here. We've also got, and you can't really see these little slots here, so that's got a reset button, TF card, like a little mini local storage on here. So again, you can do a local storage with a little SD card. And it's also got a little port for this. So again, when you're installing this, if you say you've got this mounted on the wall and this is going through the wall itself, so you can't access that BNC cable that we talked about, that BNC as a spot monitor, when you're installing it, you've got it mounted. There's a little plug here, and it comes with this little adapter here, right? So there's the little part that goes in there. And on the other end, you have a power and another BNC port. So you would hook that right in. So then when you're adjusting the varifocal, you've got your spot monitor right there. So again, the same principle, but you can do it there. So that's really helpful for installs, as I'm sure you can imagine. So this goes right back on. And one thing really cool that I wasn't actually going to talk about, but since I've got this thing open right here and I can see it, so we've also got the rubberized ring around the front of this lens. And that's really important. So anytime you have an infrared camera, you can get a reflection from the IRs on the glass back into the lens, so it can definitely alter or prohibit your image. So this is going to keep that from happening. So it's just a cool feature. And that is the MIB 4141 SV, right? So that's all the connections. So this is going to be the same as the connections for the 4151 SV, and then also our MIV Vandal Dome series. So it'd be the 4151 SV for that, as well as our 4K 8 megapixel cameras, same thing, MIB 8141. So anything like that. So if you see all these on there, now you know what they are. If you have any questions, you can always check out our website at www.opticomtech.com, or you can give us a call at 1-888-578-1853. Have a great day.